This is Ashwini. This is the first video in networking series and it is about services. A service is an abstraction in Kubernetes that exposes a group of pods over the network. Now, when we can talk directly to the pods, why do we need services? Because if these pods were created on nodes and if those nodes die, the pods will die with it too. And if those pods were created as part of replica set in a deployment, then the replica set will try to create pods with new IP addresses. And the ports are not reachable over the old IP addresses, and that is an issue. And that is the issue that services try to solve. So we will try to create a service in this exercise, and let's start solving this question. Let's set the context. You have an existing Nginx pod named Nginx pod. Perform the following steps. Expose the Nginx pod internally within the cluster using a service named Nginx service. Use port forwarding to service to access the welcome content of Nginx pod using the curl command. Okay, now let's try to get the service manifest. So they did not give any labels or a selector to choose the pod. So what I'm doing is I'm using the selector Kubernetes IO name. The label is Kubernetes IO name, where the name of the resource is Nginx pod. Seems to be an issue. Let's try to create the manifest again. So there's a target port. They haven't specified any target port. Now this is the port within the container, and ideally it should be, yeah, it is, I'm guessing it is port 80, and yeah, we expose it using port 80 because it is Nginx. I'm guessing it. Let's try to create the service. Let's create the service. kubectl get service. Now you can see that it has got a cluster IP and also it's got a port 80. Now we need to use port forwarding to service to access the welcome content of Nginx pod using the curl command. Let's do that. That is kubectl port forward the name of the pod and the port, and then the node port. So the container port will be 80, and also the host port also is 80. So we'll try to do it on the same port. Yeah, and port forwarding, generally we cannot exit from it, so we'll have to test it from a new tab. Let's go to new tab. Basically, if we try to do a curl http localhost, and we should get the welcome page, and this is port 80, so we got it. So that is the end of this exercise. If you like the video, please like and subscribe to my channel. Thanks guys. I'll see you in the next video of networking. Bye.